How's it going, everybody? So I have a pretty exciting video for you guys today. It's not a beer review, but what it is you remember a few videos back I was doing reviews on, I was telling you about my buddy who went on a business trip to Portland, Oregon, and he brought me back some local brews from there. Most of them were from Ninkasi, which is local there, and a couple of other mixed-in beers, but it was from the Portland, Oregon area. Well, he just got back from a business trip in Cincinnati, Ohio, and he brought me back some even more interesting stuff this time. So I'm just going to kind of quickly go through them and show you guys what I got. Won't go into too much detail on them, and then we'll get straight back to reviewing them, but just want to show you what we brought me. I'm just going to grab these in a random order here. And we're starting with a really special one. This is Revolution Brewing's Grave Digger Billy. This is a bourbon barrel aged wee heavy Scotch ale. It came in this box here, so you know it's special. And this beer comes in at 10.4% alcohol by volume. Absolutely ridiculous. I cannot wait to try this beer and review it for you guys. All right. Moving right along, we have from Hoppin Frog Breweries their Hop Heathen, and this is an Imperial Black IPA. I haven't had too many black IPAs, but the ones I've had have been absolutely delicious. The best one I had was Stone Brewery's Sublimely Self-Righteous IPA, so let's see how this one competes. And it comes in at 8.8% alcohol by volume. Here we have something very special. This is from Stone Brewery. This is Stone's Old Guardian. This is their barley wine style ale, which comes in at a massive 11.6% alcohol by volume. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this beer. I can't wait to try it. So that is Stone's barley wine, and as you can see, it's a very special 2014 release of a beer. Up next, we got some singles here. Here we have, this is brand new, I mean it just came out this month for the first time, Founder's brand new, newest brew, their Dark Penance. Their own take on the Imperial Black India Pale Ale or IPA beer. Like I said, what I'm holding in my hand is so new. This is the first year they've ever made this beer. It just came out this month, so I can't wait to review it for you guys and hopefully be a little early on the scene with this beer. 8.9% alcohol. Can't wait for that. Alright, up next, he picked me up a bottle of Founder's Breakfast Stout. This stuff is absolutely delicious. I've had it once before. I loved it. I've been wanting to try it again, and he said, man, they've got it. I said, pick me up a bottle of that. So now I've got one to add to my collection in the cellar and enjoy on a later date. But man, I'm excited for this. This beer comes in at 8.3% alcohol by volume. Alright, moving right along. Here we have, I've been wanting to try something from ckellar. This is the ckellar Beer Geek Breakfast, and this is a breakfast oatmeal stout with coffee. I've heard a lot of good things about these guys, and I've been really, this is the beer that kind of drew me in. This is one of the original craft beers that drew me into craft beer as a whole, is hearing about their breakfast stout. So I just can't wait to try this one. I've heard a lot of stuff about it. 7.5% alcohol by volume. And this actually comes out of Norway, which is really interesting. So anyway, there's that beer. We're coming up to the last three beers here. I'm going to save the coolest one for last. He picked me up another bottle of Boris the Crusher Oatmeal Imperial Stout. We've reviewed it before on the channel, but it's so delicious. And so now I've got another bottle to enjoy when it starts to get really cold out. This next one has a bit of an interesting story behind it. This is Samuel Adams Fat Jack, and you're probably wondering why the cap's off and it's empty. We're actually having to do these videos kind of in a strange order. During his flight, the lid came loose on this beer, and half the bottle emptied out. So only half the bottle was left when he made it back here from Cincinnati. So we had to review it quickly. So we're kind of doing these videos out of order, sort of. But this is Fat Jack, a double pumpkin ale from Samuel Adams. Really, really awesome stuff, and I can't wait for you guys to see the review of it. And finally, the last beer, the one that I was most excited about, from Founder's Brewery. This is their Dissenter, which is an Imperial IPL, an Imperial Pale Lager, or I'm sorry, an India Pale Lager. and this is part of their backstage series is what they call it. These are beers that don't really have a specific brewing schedule or a specific schedule of where they're going to be delivered to. They just kind of appear out of nowhere, so they're very desirable and hard to find, and I really was wanting to try this beer, and now I finally have a bottle of Founder's Dissenter. I cannot wait to drink this beer. It comes in at 8.7% ABV. It's going to be an awesome, awesome review. So there you guys have it, my haul from Cincinnati, Ohio. Hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned because we're about to start reviewing all of these.